set.
Sean, I'm sure it's got to be just all the injuries to your position group. I'm sure for you it's got to be harder and just more bizarre kind of taking all this in. Is that the case?
Yeah, it definitely is. Any situation like that is, it's always just a devastating thing to the team, just with the key players that we did lose. Something like this is definitely unplanned. You definitely don't plan for things like this, but for us, all we can really do, man, is just, continue to just improve as a team, and, we got our phrase next man up, and, for the guys that will be stepping in to, help our team, I know they're going to just play for those guys and, do what they're supposed to do.
How do you make sure those guys are ready? Because it's one thing to get the reps in practice, but particularly with the games that you guys have left, that's a big jump. How do you get those guys ready?
I feel like you said, you can go over the X's and O's as many times as you want, but I feel like just mindset-wise, if you just get those guys in the mindset of just understanding that don't worry too much about making mistakes, play your game, and just don't get so distracted by the outside things. Always worried about what you can control. So just with anything like that, for a younger guy who may be stepping up, or a guy who's never played as much before, just with those little things, man. And for me, I feel like I can just help them even more just by teaching them things that I know, so that they're better prepared.
Dionne specifically, obviously, was a leader and then also a signal caller out there on defense. How do you guys, you've been through before, how do you pick it up, and who takes that role on the field?
Just with Sean Dionne, he's always been a great leader, and he's done so many things for us, and always been unselfish with all of the things that he's done. And for him, me and him have always been, signal callers. Sean Dionne has probably, I would say, did more of the signal calling as far as like on his side and me on my side. So just with me, all I can do right now is just to continue what we've been doing, just with another guy that may be beside me. But as far as the standard, man, it's always going to be there.
What do Ruben and guys like that do for you at this time that you're going to try to do for the other guys to get them ready now?
Ruben, when I was coming up, he did a good job of, just like I said, man, just helping me mentally, just understand that, you can prepare as much as you want to, watch film as much as you want to, but if your mindset and your well-being is not the same as that, it's going to be very hard for you to kind of apply what you've done on practice to the field. So just like I said, man, all I can do right now is just really just help those younger guys and prepare them as much as I can, just mentally, to understand that, regardless of the outcome of the game, you shouldn't worry about that. Worry about what you can control right now, and just do the little things.
Rashaan, you talked on Saturday night. You could tell that you were hurting for Sean. Can you talk about your relationship with him? Have you talked with him and stuff since the surgery?
Yes, I talked to Sean actually that night actually at the LSU game, and I talked to him on the phone, and to be honest with you, he was actually in good spirits. He was talking to me just about just doing what we've been doing, man. Just picking up where we left off. Just continue to be a good leader, helping those younger guys, and just doing all the right things. And Sean Dionne, like I've always said, man, he's always been an unselfish guy, always done things for the other person, and just the fact that we lost him is very devastating, because he's not only just a good athlete, but he's also a great player. Not a great player, but a good person as well. So just with that, man, I feel like Sean Dionne he's gonna come back from this just if anything stronger than ever. Just the fact on the type of person he is, and all I can do right now is continue to keep praying for him and hope for the best.
Looking at Mississippi State, just what kind of challenges does Nick Fitzgerald present to a defense, and along that same thread, does getting to go against a guy like Jalen in practice prepare you guys well for that?
Yeah, just with those things, Mississippi State's quarterback, he is a for sure dual threat quarterback. Just the fact that he can extend plays with his feet is very a dangerous thing for any type of defense. Being able to kind of go against something like that in practice, like you said on Jalen, it gives us a good view of kind of how we need to approach this game. And like I said, man, just doing all of those little things and approaching this game like we've always approached every other game is very important to us. So that's all we're going to do, man.
Thanks, Rashaan.